Next, we have Darrell Carter from the Muskogee Association of Educators.
Good evening. Thank you for allowing me to speak. I'm Darrell Carter, President of Muskogee Association of Educators and District 3 Director of Georgia Association of Educators. As an organization, we're concerned that the MCSD is petitioning to waive the OCGA 20-2-940, known as the Fair Dismissal Act, as part of the district's strategic waivers application. The vast majority of teachers do an outstanding job under extremely difficult circumstances. Policies like tenure and due process protects teachers' quality since it's earned only after a probationary period of 3 years. The right of fair dismissal does not prevent poor teachers from being terminated. Rather, it protects good teachers from being unfairly targeted and retaliated against, as we've seen done in the past. The most significant problem facing struggling schools is not getting rid of a handful of bad teachers, but rather attracting and retaining the good ones we desperately need. We should make sure that the tenure is only granted to, but getting rid of tenure will hurt students by making it harder to attract qualified candidates and keep the best teachers in our schools. We cannot afford to have this practice of best teachers being replaced by less qualified replacements. We need to focus on what helps students the most, which are recruiting the right people into teaching, providing ongoing training, paying teachers a decent salary, developing reliable ways to measure teacher effectiveness, and giving teachers the resources they need to help every child succeed. The teacher quality is the top priority, and our goal is to have the highly effective educators in all of our schools and classrooms. To meet this goal, we need to strengthen our due process procedure as opposed to waiving the due process rights. One step of strengthening Muskogee County School District's ability to attract and retain highly qualified staff is by implementing an administration's recommendation for a tribunal panel for employee due process that was discussed at the April board meeting. Muskogee Association of Educators agrees that having an impartial panel that possesses the academic expertise, but not only the currently employed by MCSD, brings more assurance to an experienced and quality teachers, but can also let them know what they have done wrong and have the chance to talk about it and improve what they have done wrong before being terminated. We urge the board to take action to pass and implement a tribunal panel for employee due process. We would also like to see the district strengthen their ability to attract and retain qualified candidates by implementing an appeals process for performance evaluations. Cobb County is an example of this. This district implemented a very simple appeals process. We would like the opportunity to sit down with administration to collaboratively develop a performance assessment appeals process that will be successful in Muskogee County. To sum it up, we are concerned that Muskogee County School District is waiving any part of the OCGA 20-2-940 Fair Dismissal Act would have a negative impact on the district's ability to recruit and retain highly qualified candidates. Instead, we would like to see the ability improved by strengthening due process with implementing the tribunal panel for employee due process that was recently recommended by collaborating with Muskogee Association of Educators on the performance assessment appeals process. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Carter. Next is, and last, will be Brian Anderson, CEO of the Greater Columbus, Georgia Chamber of Commerce.